Boolean boys, which were considered to be fire,
They're out of pocket. The Bool boys were back on that bullshit.
This is gonna be just a general discussion type of thing. What do you expect to get from this collaboration channel? That's kind of open-ended, isn't it?
Yeah, alright. I expect that my friends won't hate me by the time we hopefully get popular or something, or get more popular than we are currently.
I hope to get funnier.
I hope to get funnier too. I hope that people watch us and they say shit like, "You guys make my day. You guys help me with a dark time in my life." Like, I hope to be that for someone one day.
I think for me personally, I think I hope to like grow as like a group, connection wise, but then also I hope at one point we become that sort of group that's like not like Mr. Beast group level stupid famous, but we get up there, you know?
Kind of like a goon.
Yeah.
I like that idea. Just creating content with people you actually enjoy.
Yeah. I want to get to a point where people are like, all of y'all are hot, and they make like little music videos with us as the people.
Right,
I don't
yes.
know.
I want to do videos that, you know, we actually do fucking care about, and that's
Yeah.
cliche because every YouTube channel wants to do that. But you know, I want to create shit that's, you know, genuine for us as a group.
Doing this out of passion, but hopefully money follows. If possible. Are you okay with the possibility of being spotted in public, aka, are you okay with handling the fame?
Bro, I am a theater major. Of course I'm okay with handling the fame.
Melanie needs the type to go out of her way to make sure people know who she is.
Exactly. I'm gonna be like, "Do you know me?"
I am a Bool boy.
I am a
Excuse
Bool
me?
boy.
Why am I being treated this way?
The audacity that you don't know who I am.
With our 100 subscribers.
In a world of 8 billion people, okay? Be one of the 100 subscribers. 100 people, but they are all world leaders.
My last view count was 27. Yeah, I think I'm okay generally if people know me.
So I guess the other part of this question I had was, like, yeah, every channel I've heard the same story. It was like they're making their channel, they're growing their audience, and they're interacting with every single fan. But then you get to a certain point where you're so overwhelmed with the messages that you can't keep making content and also communicating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they want to go back to simpler times where like they could message everybody. Do you think that you'll ever get to a point where you're gonna miss?
Get worried about that?
Yeah, like you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I do miss the one-on-one interaction, or do you think
I
it'd be
feel like I
easier
would.
to address a group rather than individuals?
Yeah.
I feel like I would get to a point where it's like I miss being able to address like a simpler, because like even like when I see artists who are like I interact with them, like Layto or Armand, it's like it's cool that you take the time to interact with your fans. I don't want you to get any bigger because then you won't have time to make rides. And I'm like, would I feel the same way if I were to ever get like super huge and famous?
Yeah, it's that thin line because like you said, Layto and Armand, they're famous enough for people to fucking know. Like I've known about them for fucking years, but they're not famous enough to be too drowned out by the fame that they can't revel in it and make everyone else happy whilst they're reveling in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is like a kind of a bunch of questions around the same subject. So what are your best creative skills? Now clearly, or like very obviously, my best creative skill is drawing.
Nah, you got them vocal cords.
Yeah.
Okay, but you're a very good, what's the word? Videographer? No. Like, you have a really
Editor?
good sense of, like, yeah, editor, but not just that.
Yeah.
I feel like there's more to it than that.
I think, are you talking about like framing wise or like just like funny?
Framing wise, like, you make
Okay.
good video stuff.
Okay. That's part of the composition skills of a drawing artist. Good composition. It's appealing to the eye because it's balanced. Visually balanced. Yeah.
It does. Ooh.
It's like, yeah, this feels right.
Okay, so I personally am biased, so I don't think I have any creative skills.
Shut the fuck
What,
up.
what do you mean
Listen.
about that?
I don't like the way any of my creative skills appear to me personally. But if I were to try to be as unbiased about this as possible, at heart I'm a performer. Like, that's my thing. I sing and I dance. And those are the things that I feel that I am best at.
Which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
valid. That's a valid creative skill. Performing.
Yeah. Personally, I mean, Jen knows this very well. I'm quite musically inclined, so audio and all that sort of stuff. I think I would like to get better at that, and to the point where I can actually create my own shit. Obviously, I need Audacity and all that sort of shit for it, which I am going to get at some point. But yeah, that's kind of where my strengths lie: audio, vocals, music, all that sort of stuff.
I think we have a trifecta here. The pinnacles are coming together. We got the visual, the audio, and then like the kinetic, putting it together.
Yeah, kinetic.
Oh, we have all of the learning skills here.
Yeah, this is why we work.
Totally not the friendship. It's just the fucking art forms. The yin yang yang.
The yin yang yang. That's a good one.
Tag yourself, who's who.
I think we all really desperately want to be yang.
I want to be yang. What do you mean?
Okay. Maybe it's just me then.
I'll be yin and you can be yang. I'm gonna change my name to yin.
I'm gonna change it to yang.
Oh, yin yang yang.
Yang.
It's so backwards.
Yang yang yin.
So is your best creative skill your most comfortable skill?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it makes sense that you're most comfortable with what you're best at. And then, is there a different skill that you want to get better at? I want to get better at making music. My brain doesn't work that way, but I really wanna get into that.
I want to get better at music production, like the technical side of music.
yeah,
I can sing, and I can theoretically compose a melody when it's something that I really like, but I can't produce to save my life. Like, that shit's gonna need some work.
I'd love to get better at like cinematography, photo editing, all that sort of stuff.
Damn.
But then also like the actual performing of that, like live and stuff like that. One of my dreams, obviously, is like to actually go up and like DJ in front of people and perform in front of people.
Right.
Later on in life, and then obviously getting better at like Adobe Lightroom, Photoshop. I can't remember what fucking Adobe does.
Premiere.
Yeah, that's the one.
I want to get better at everything.
Would that extend to getting better at video editing? Like, maybe by making videos on this channel, maybe that will get you more experience with it, and
Possibly, I can sense your. I can pick up what you're putting on there.
I would like to share the editing love that I have.
If we make a song together, I propose that the first song be called Take a Dip in LeBool.
LeBoolian wet.
Moist balls.
Till the sweat drip down your bools.
So on this note of getting better at different things, you mentioned Adobe products, Ash.
Yeah.
Claney, I would assume Ableton is what you're looking at.
Yeah, I saw that question and I'm like, so she just called me out with Ableton, huh? But also like a editing software that has a bit more capabilities than the one that I'm currently using. Like, be a little bit more efficient in using that. And maybe like some sort of like drawing software, because drawing's fun and I want to draw things. I kind of want someone that I go to college with to see this video and be like, hey, is this you? And I'd be like, oh shit.
Get recognized for all the wrong reasons.
Be like, depends, is it a good thing or is it a bad thing?
Is this you? Mostly.
It depends if you enjoyed the content or not.
Did you find it funny?
Yeah. Did you like it?
Did you like,
Funny
comment,
comment?
and
Did you smash
subscribe?
that subscribe button?
Share with your
Notifications
friends.
add this to your favorites? My last question. On a scale of nose exhales to belly aches, how funny would you rate yourself? I think I'm a solid wheeze. Are you a little chuckle or an elbow nudge?
I want to be a knee slapper, yo.
Are you 3 skull emojis? I changed my answer. I'm 3 skull emojis. I'm good. When they repeat the punchline back to you, funny?
I think I'm a good dad joke level funny.
There is a solid, like, a single, like, ha! Like, for sure.
Oh, laugh track. That's what it was.
Which is funnier, an LOL or an LMFAO?
LMFAO is funnier than LOL.
Do we have like cricket chirp funny?
That's a nose exhale, right?
I mean, that's at least an acknowledgement, but then there's like cricket chirp, no acknowledgement whatsoever.
Like it's just like you're not funny. That's our 0.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've got 12 options there.
I feel like a knee slapper is like a solid 4 or 5 maybe. It's somewhere in the middle, I feel like. LOL in all caps feels like it's definitely low.
Like when somebody says lol. Yeah, I feel like that's a step above nose exhale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like dad joke would be 4.
I feel like chuckles is 3.
It's also like discouraging almost. It's like
Yeah.
like, good on you. A wheeze I feel like is a bit above that.
Is skull emoji high?
Yes, to me.
Skull emoji, I feel like it's like 1 below bellyache.
It's like Jesus Christ, I'm fucking dead.
See, I don't know because I don't use skull emoji. So
like-
I'm like, what
I
the
don't
fuck is
either.
this?
Okay. I started using them ironically and then I started using them. How about this? 3 skull emojis is the same thing as 3 Pepe laughs.
Pepe laughs. Okay.
Elbow nudge. That one's pretty
Mid.
I feel like elbow nudge is kind of subtle.
I feel like okay, the elbow nudge kind of feels like it's on the same tier.
Nudge. No, that's fair. That makes sense to me.
Yep.
Like when I think of chuckles, I think of very subtle laughter. So I think it goes below. It's between dad joke and wheeze.
That's fair. That's a fair assessment.
Yeah.
And I would say knee slapper.
It's after
the
wheeze,
same.
so-
It's kind of like the same as repeating it back. Like you have like a visceral reaction to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do people use laugh tracks like unironically to signify that they think something is funny?
I do.
Because I feel like every time I hear it, it's like used like ironically, like, oh, you got the whole squad laughing type shit.
A laugh track to me almost feels like an elbow nudge.
You think so?
Yeah, because isn't it laugh tracks used to make people laugh? Because once you hear laughter, you tend to want to laugh.
I don't know. I just thought it was used ironically.
Oh, I think that was the science of it. That's why they had live audiences. Because if everybody's laughing, you're like, huh, what's so funny? I'll laugh too.
I do laugh when other people laugh. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
Goofy laugh.
Yeah, laugh.
I really laugh.
I was gonna say, see, I called the goofy laugh the ugly laugh. Like, you just don't care.
Okay, well that feels like an 8.
Thank you.
I was gonna say, does anybody else have like, is there a place for like one of those like silent laughs? Like they're clearly laughing but no sound is coming out.
That's a wheeze.
Oh, is that what that is? I didn't know what that was.
Yeah.
Cause like sometimes my sister will laugh and there's just no sound coming out of her mouth, like no breath, no audio, like nothing. It's just the face.
I was gonna say, what if you're laughing so hard that you can't fucking breathe?
I think that's usually what it is.
That's a Keck W moment. I don't know, whenever I'm laughing really hard, I like exhale really hard. And then I have to back in. So that's like a wheeze to me.
Oh, there should have been one for like, you have to explain the joke back to the person. And like,
Isn't that kind of on par with silence if you have to explain it? They're like, what? I don't get it. And you have to explain it. And you're like, ah.
yeah, but there's a level of cringe for like not getting like a reaction, but then there's another level of cringe above that for having to actually explain it. Like, I feel like having to explain a joke is almost worse than not actually receiving a reaction. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I guess I considered them on par with each other. Because it's like, well, if I have to explain it, then I'm going to make it funnier. It feels funnier that I had to explain it, because then I'm reliving my joke, and I'm like, this is such a good joke. How did you get this so wrong?
Yeah. No, I always feel cringe. My body.
Maybe I explain jokes way too much.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe my joke's just shit. Maybe I'm just a bad human.
Okay, so this little time capsule thing, we will do this again, but the questions will be phrased differently in a year.
Fuck yeah.
Like, what did you get from this collaboration channel?
Do you feel seen? Are you famous?